General Stenner, given the stress of multiple deployments, how are you taking care of reservists and ensuring recruiting and retention remain high?
That's a great question. We, of course, have that as our number one priority. It is our folks that are taking care of the mission around the world. 80% of our Air Force Reserve members are part-timers. They have families and they have employers, and we need to take care of not only our member, but the families and employers as well. The number one thing we can do for all three of those groups is to be as predictable as we possibly can in when they need to participate and when they will be back home, either to their families or, more importantly, in some cases, to their employers. Because that is a shared asset. Those people are shared with that civilian employer, who are very important to us in supporting the efforts that we've got going on around the world. Predictability is stability for the family, the member, and the employer. The parity of benefits is another very big retention and recruiting tool, making sure that if you're fighting in the side-by-side with your regular Air Force partners, that the benefits equal the output. So parity in benefits, taking care of the families, reintegrating our folks back into the workforce and into the community when they come home from the AOR also makes for stability, predictability, and sustainment of the strategic reserve that we leverage on a daily basis to fight that fight around the world as an operational force.
How are readiness levels in the Air Force Reserve, and what can be done to ensure they stay high?
Readiness levels are very good. The way we sustain them comes down to several factors, number one of which is to have sufficient funding to ensure that we can train and equip our folks in each of the mission sets. So we make sure that we have the foundation of the funding for training, and we make sure that we equip with the most modern equipment and equipment that is being used in the AOR. The incentives that we might use for recruiting are targeted at the folks that we need to get on board in the non-prior service population that needs to go into training to sustain those stressed career fields, those high demand, low density career fields, again in partnership with our active duty and our guard to put that three-component Air Force to work using all the capability in a repetitive and predictable fashion.